In the 1930s, we had a mass trespass on Kinder Scout, which brought about public rights of way and national parks. And you can see me conforming. I'm following the public bridle way, of which we have thousands and thousands. I don't need to go on the private land. I'll leave that to the private landowner. Oh, nice little surprise here. Little footbridge in St Leonards forest, more or less. It's just towards the end of March now. I'm just filming still because of these lovely daffodils. And yes, there's still plenty of water. That's a proper ford. Beautiful. This is a bit of an up and down walk. There's another up. If there's anything gives me pride, it's our public footpaths. I mean, how often do people go on about them? But you know, a lot of countries don't have them. Yeah, you know, they've still got so many properly wild places, but you know, they haven't deified it like we have in England. Nature. Halfway up, and I've already got a bit of a view, one I've never seen before. And then of course there's the gorse. Such a lovely plant, and it's blooming nearly all the time, you know. Now, I haven't shown you most of the way up, but I did want to share the top with you because that's the best bit, isn't it? I mean, is it the top as well, or what? It might just become a lesser slope. Chalky soil, very good for wildflowers because there's hardly any nutrients in it, so that way all the species get a kind of level playing field, which is great for biodiversity, you know. And I can't explain it better than that, but probably wouldn't want me to. It really isn't a conscious thing, but every time I go for a walk, in some way I feel I'm in touch with my dad, because we used to ramble together in the Peak District, in both senses of the word, as in walk and talk. I love the way those words go together. Although when I say talk, quite often it would be arguing. Yes, it would. And it took me ages to learn how to read the map. And then when I first learnt to read the map, Dad wouldn't believe me to begin with. There was a deer. There's not a lot of birds here, but they're all at it. Forest bathing, that's the name for it now. The people have done stuff in nature, escaped into nature for quite a while. Maybe ever since they killed off the last wolf in the 18th century. I think that's when Wordsworth and all that lot were prancing around. I think Henry VIII, I think Tudors, generally speaking, paid good money for wolf pelts. I mean, that was good fur anyway, but also you get rewarded for getting rid of them, you know. Humans, you know, fear leads to violence in any species, and we had a right, if you like, to be frightened of nature for quite a long time. I mean, it's only been 300 years, really, that we've got rid of all the dangerous animals, certainly in the UK, and, you know, that's not a very long time, is it, compared to how many years we've been on the planet. Nothing beats walking down a silent path, a country lane, through an avenue of trees, on your own, just for getting away from all the shit news, you know, the incredibly shit news. I mean, if you want to escape from the shit news, then just get out here or go to a disco. I actually thought, but I just glanced at this woman. It looked like she was holding a gun. I was so scared I turned away after about half a second, so she's probably just having a fag. But I didn't look back, because if she had a gun, then she would have had to have been mad enough if she'd been sort of pointing at me to probably fire it. So, yeah, hawthorn. No, is it hawthorn or is it blackthorn? I reckon it's maybe blackthorn because a lot of it's gone over. It's funny, I've gone the wrong way on the map, so I have to walk back past a house with the mad lady and the howling dogs, so I'll let you know how that goes. Chiff chaff. Chiff chaff, chiff chaff. Pretty boring bird. Yeah, for the record, when I used to go on walks with my dad, freedom of speech was a complete rule. It was say what you want, you know, it's very important, but then you could get very passionate with that as well. Yeah, freedom of speech, most important thing. What I like about this OS Maps app is that you can, you know, like with any OS map, you can plot your walk, and sometimes you go on footpaths that you know have hardly been used. I mean, this one came with an electric fence with about a foot long bit of plastic over the electric bit, which you had to climb over, which was demonstrated to me by, I think it was the farmer. And he said, "Oh, it's obvious, it's obvious." I said, "Yes, it is when you know." Good time to see the nests when there's no leaves. This is the exercise part of the walk. Got a sweat on from a muddy hill, so I'm dropping all my edges. A host, eh? Wild? To be honest, a large part of this walk is not worth filming, so I haven't been. It's like been walking through a farmland basically, and although that's obviously great for farmers and everything, it's not much to look at really for walkers. So don't do the middle bit, or maybe don't do any of it. Yeah, so a classic example of a permissive footpath. Basically, you know, you've got permission, doesn't mean we're friendly. Okay, all right, this is the footpath. Don't you know, there's a lot of bluebells. Imagine when that's bluebells. And it's down here, you can see there already. It's going to be a good year for bluebells, folks. And tree hugging, try bowing before a tree. It's quite good Tai Chi. It's very well managed. It's well put. That's the nicest notice I've seen on this walk. And look, they've got some lovely horse things there, so you've got to say fair dues really with horses and dogs. Stately old home. This part of the walk, which was the beginning part and probably will be the end part as well, if I told you it was Stanmer, you'd believe me. It's very similar. And on the first bit of the walk, everyone, that 7 people I saw, 7 groups, they're all dog walkers, all of them, just like Stanmer. It's the same, except I think these trees are a bit special compared to Stanmer. We've got a really good idea for a show. It could be called Rambling While Rambling, Talking While Walking. To be fair to the citizens of Horsham and St Leonards Forest and surrounding villages, I mean, I'm sure there's some lovely walks around here that don't involve traipsing through farmland for about half of them. But I just plotted this on OS Maps, so I take full responsibility for half of this walk being on farmland. But you know, nothing wrong, by the way, with farming. I love me shredded wheat, and 70% of the UK is farmland, so that's a lot of land. And yeah, I just don't like looking at farming fields very much. They're boring. They're all flat and formless, and well, they're not formless, they're sort of square. Anyway. Bye.